So, hey, what's up? I just want to do a video in a different place other than sitting in the cab of my truck. Right now I'm at a rest area on Interstate 80 in the state of Iowa, which stands for Idiots Out Wandering Around. That's what I've heard it called. Anyway, behind me is really not much interesting. I think it's more interesting than the seat and curtain and the inside of the cab of the truck. And I felt like getting out of the truck. All the traffic on this road is quite frustrating. I don't think people behave very well on this road, and I have a few ideas of why the driver behavior gets more poor when they're going across the state of Iowa, and that's because of the geography of the land. It's really hilly. It's not really steep hills, but with heavy truck traffic or heavy trucks, what they do is they speed up and slow down as they go up and down all these hills, and you get trucks that are governed at 62, 65, 67, and then some trucks that are heavier or lighter than other trucks. And what happens is the heavier truck slows down going up the hill, and the lighter truck catches up and then tries to pass. And then they get to the top of the hill, and the heavier truck goes screaming down the other side, and the other truck can't go as fast. Or gets in front of them, then they just back over in the left lane. And well, then you have everyone in their cars who don't have any regulators or speed limiters on their vehicles, and they can go as fast as they want. And they're usually going a lot faster than the trucks are. So they catch up, and then they've got this huge line of cars stacked up behind another truck, stacked up behind a truck that's trying to pass another truck. So then they end up getting frustrated, and they jump over in the right lane, and it's just two lanes going both directions. So it just frustrates everybody, and by the time you get halfway across the state, everybody's just losing their mind. So I try to avoid all of that traffic, and I'll slow down and let them all go by and wait until I have an opportunity to go by safely. If I can't pass somebody climbing up a hill, I'm not going to. So it's a lot of stuff that I got to do. My behavior behind the wheel kind of changes when I go across the state to accommodate for all the traffic that's crossing here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a break. I'm going to take a break a little more often than I would in other states because of the traffic. It is frustrating. I do get frustrated by the traffic. So to stay calm and cool and focused and concentrated on safe driving techniques, to keep my mind clear, I'm going to take breaks more often. It's cold outside, but it's good to get out of the truck. It's good to walk away from it for a moment and just relax and just breathe, which is something that I try to practice doing as often as I can. Is just focus on breathing. I'm not putting music on to relax. I'm not, I do smoke, but I try not to smoke. I'll notice if I feel like I need to smoke, but a lot of times I forget to just breathe. And that's all really that I need to be doing. I don't need to go out and go shopping, spend any money, or do any other activities other than just be, just exist, just purely exist, and just be conscious of wherever it is I am. Not be biased like I don't like where I am or I do like where I am. Neither one of those. Completely neutral, just idle and not doing anything, just calm and still. So I keep that mindset. When I practice doing that, I can take that mindset and that calmness with me out on the road, and all the other frustrated drivers, I don't frustrate me too, and I don't participate in that kind of behavior. And it also makes me identify drivers who are frustrated, and I can see who's willing to take a little bit more of a risk to pass somebody or push it, or they're driving closer to another vehicle. I can see that driver is probably getting frustrated by traffic. And how do I tell it? Because I've been back and forth across on the highways over and over and over, and I can see the difference in vehicle behavior. And driver's probably feeling frustrated. When somebody cuts somebody else off, you can probably tell that person was probably mad at them for something. So it helped me, like, staying calm helps me stay focused on traffic and stay safe and alive and out of trouble. So, you know, it's good for my health, all those things. So that's, you know, practicing a discipline. You know, it's just being calm. I think it's a really good thing to do. I think it really helps improve driving skills. I think that's something that everybody should do when they're going down the road. It's think about how they're feeling. I know that's a condition when you're driving. If you're pissed off, you know, you're driving in a pissed off condition. Or you're tired, you're driving tired. You don't want to be out on the road doing that. So really, that's kind of part of your pre-trip inspection. Like, you make sure that your vehicle is in good working condition before you proceed down the road. You also make sure that you're in a good working condition. Don't go out on the road impaired. You know, there's a lot of, not just impaired by a substance, but impaired by your own mind, by what something's frustrating. You're in an argument with somebody at home. You're like, screw this, I'm out of here. And you jump behind the wheel and you go down the road and you're pissed off. And your mind's all focused on all these troubles and you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. And that's, you know, you're much more susceptible to getting involved in a collision by somebody who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Because you weren't paying attention to them. You're paying attention to whatever you're going on in your mind, what you're remembering, what just happened before you got on the road. Or where you're going, what are you going to do? Just getting on the road to try to forget that, try to relax. This isn't the road's no place to do that. The road's no place to get, like, especially the interstate. Don't get on the interstate pissed off. If you're gonna go drive to relax, to get away from everything, pick a road that's less traveled. Pick a place where there's less traffic. Where it's not. Go take a drive up into the mountains on the scenic route. And just focus on watching what's in front of you and behind you, and focus on driving to take your mind off something else. I mean, that's a good activity. You could focus on, you know, on the driving aspect, or what you need to do as a driver, instead of all the other stuff. And then once your mind's relaxed and you find a cool, calm place to go, like something like this, then you can really kind of tune in your mind to figure out how to solve a problem. You know, what you can do, where you can go to alleviate any other stresses that are going on in other places in your life. Like, I don't want to sit in the truck. It frustrates me, so I get out of the truck and go somewhere where I can really put that aside and break everything down to a clean slate. You know, like, imagine this was all just a white area. It's like you're looking at a blank page, and now I'm going to paint the numbers, but I want to make sure that I'm putting the correct information, you know, in there when I'm applying an accurate idea, an accurate perspective. You know, it's unbiased. If you're looking at a color, it says 1, you're supposed to paint the color in this picture. The number 1 is supposed to be blue for the sky, but you're so pissed off you paint it red, and it's not correct. You know, our minds play tricks on us, and then we end up making bad decisions, and things happen because of our decisions, and we're the only ones that are responsible for ourselves. So you can't really put it off on anybody else to be responsible for our own emotions and how we're feeling. We really have to take responsibility and find ways to calm ourselves. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I think that's what I wanted to talk about. Iowa frustrations, getting out of the truck, temperature. Anyway, I'm on my way back to Utah. I'm halfway there. I've got 1,100 miles to go. I'm going to make it to Nebraska somewhere today, shut down tonight, sleep. Tomorrow I'll drive through Wyoming. I'll shut down before I get there, take another night's sleep, and then get into Utah, deliver this load, and head back to our yard and park the truck and get my IFTA sticker, IFTA, I forget what that stands for. The insurance, stuff like that, registration for the truck for 2017. It's like the tags on your car. You get the registration tags. This is 2017s. That needs to get put on my truck. So I got to get back to the yard before the end of the month. And today is the 23rd. So I've got the rest of this week. I get a week to get back. It's only going to take me 3 days. Be back there in the yard at the 26th, so I got enough time. Plus get the truck checked out, get it cleaned, take a break, and then get another load and roll. I need to make the miles. I need to make my quota for 10,000 miles. I'm a little behind because I sat in Oregon for a couple of days waiting on that snowstorm, so that kind of put me behind on my miles for the month. So I'm kind of playing catch up on it. Just basically just keep on rolling, get those loads, get those miles, and keep going. And then I'll consider, if I want to take some time off for home time or take a break. But I don't really have any activities. I don't know what I want to do. So if I take home time, I'll end up just sitting around trying to think of what to do, and then time will run out and be back on the road and didn't do anything. So I'm gonna get back over in the truck, I guess, hang out here for a few more minutes, and then get rolling back down the road. Stop somewhere and have some lunch, and keep on moving. I'll probably stop in I don't know, somewhere in Nebraska. I'll see you later. Have a good day.